Evet hocam. Nerede kaldık? Ne yapıyorduk? Görev. Ana. Darval. Ha, en son şeyin kız kardeşi ölmüştü. Hatırladım. Tamam, şeyin kız kardeşi o öldü. Oradan geri dönüyorduk. Vazım hoş geldin aşkom. Tamam. Yetenekler var mı? Puan yok. Bu screen geçmeyin de muhabbet edelim. Buna katılıyorum hocam. Yemek yerken izlemelik şekli. Temiz. Bir dakika, benim sensitivitim çok yüksek. Ah.
Who's really in charge of Meridian, eh?
Come take
The
a look.
Oseram, that's who.
Nı nı nı nı. Yine baktım. Şu an o kız kardeş görevinden devam ediyoruz. Nereye gidiyor ama burası? Aynen öyle. Selamınızı kendinize çeki düzen vereceksiniz lan yanınızdan ben geçiyorken. Odisnos bize kızgın, bak hikayeli oyun oynarken ne kadar sakin. Rekabetçi oyunlar beni yoruyor hocam. Sizi sevmiyorum galiba Asif. Ananın kör
I've sent a
etmesi şu.
messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of
Ha,
it.
cenaze işlemlerini konuşuyor bunlar
Ayla,
ya.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Derval.
Dörval
She said
kimdi
he
ya?
raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
Bir tane adamdı değil mi
A
bu
letter.
kıza
It
bunları
mentioned a
yapan?
shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only
Kıyafet çok
it
iyi.
wasn't addressed to Duvall. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Errand, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe.
Arkadaşlar bu arada Spider-Man net yayında oynarım. Netim bu konuda. Bitirdim ama net bir daha oynarım.
Much to obtain.
PC'de çünkü.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please.
Bizi rahat bırakın bakalım. Bana yavşayacak belli
When we
ki.
spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course.
Bunu da oynasana.
But
Neyi
now
Emre?
that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about.
Yok Karaliso.
You were there. Did she suffer?
Acı çekti. Düşünmedi ama.
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she
Yani.
was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Derval and bring him before me. He will
Daha
answer
şimdi
for his
girdik ya
crimes.
oyuna ya. Kaçırmadın. Depoya git. Nerede peki bu depo? Ha, burada. Hoş geldin.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Abi power gaming yapmasana, bu kadar nasıl koşuyorsun? Ha ha ha ha.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Okay.
What's their story?
Bak buradaki yan görevlerin hepsini alırız bir ara, tamam mı? Sonra bir yer daha vardı burası gibi. Oradakileri de alırız. Neredeydi orası?
Preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy. These aren't.
This is the place. You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
Vaa, helal, nasıl kırdın onu tek damını? Bomba.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right, I'll shut up.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Okay.
If that bomb
That's a
goes
lot
off,
of blaze.
the blaze will ignite in a firestorm. If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Derval promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the
Birkan hoş
city
geldin
goes up in
kardeşim,
flames.
6. ayın kutlu olsun.
There's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Tamam. Nasıl ama? İteyim aşağı atayım.
If we can get rid of it somehow,
Nasıl
the
kurtulacağım
blast
hocam?
will be much smaller.
Ateş edeyim mi lan? Ateş edemiyorum.
So is that thing gonna go off?
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Tamam. Okey, yukarıda bundan sızıyor. Okey.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Burası kırılıyor gibi duruyor. Yo. Kapıya yanaş mı? Aha.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Evet hocam. Şuradan da açılsa kapı. Şu kostümün güzelliğine bak ya.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Ya aşağıdakiler öldü. Sokaktakiler öldü hocam.
We did it! Derval's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Derval said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back
Bence
there
girer.
just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Derval's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry.
Bu adamı kimseye
He tries for
benzetemedim
the
ben ya.
palace. He's finished.
Bölgeyi
Blue
araştır.
tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Hadi gidelim araştıralım.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
Set up a bucket line!
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Derval's hideouts.
Açsana. Sakin ol. Bir nefes kontrolü. Şşt. Hah. Kendine gel ya. Şeylerle bariyeri mi kıracağız acaba? Aşağı inelim. Aşağı inecekmişiz hocam.
This must be where Derval assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Derval did find a way into the palace. Derval.
Sık kafasına amın.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's got to guard the rear.
Someone better guard your rear.
Spotted.
Topla topla. Buradan zıplar mı? Zıplamaz. Merdiven varmış burada.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill
Adam şey diyor değil mi? Bağırsana biraz.
settle for you. I'm
Duymuyor
going
ki
to enjoy
makineden.
watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench and choke on the ashes.
Makineyi bozduk. Ha,
Something's
bombayı
wrong.
patlattık, doğru.
It didn't. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Hayatını kurtarmış olduk. Hocam.
Might need
Lan.
this.
Hocam. Tahribet çıkıyor hani. Heh. Siz kalkabilecek gibi değilsiniz, okey.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with
Güzel.
blood.
O kadar
First
robotla
yours,
dövüşüyoruz. Bir adamla
then
dövemeyeceğiz
Avad's.
yani. Ah.
Contact! This isn't over.
Galiba dövmeyeceğiz.
Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill. You're starting to irritate me. Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting?
Now.
You'll have to do better than that, Red.
Al.
It's not over yet, Nora.
Çok rahat. Çok
Any good
profesyonel.
Oseram Tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Robotları çağırıyor değil mi?
All right, new plan.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous flinthawks!
Onunu süküyor. Güzel.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
Ee? Oh.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Güzel. Yalvarırım öldürmeyin beni lan. Her yerden geliyorlar ya, o dert. Mousepad'imde yer kalmadı. Götürecek. Aa, cesedi aldı götürüyor. Aa, cesedi aldı götürüyor. Yalvarırım koş lan.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
Bitti. Lootingen.
Forget about traveling light.
Oğlum ben kaç tane kuş öldürdüm, sadece bir tanesinin cesedi burada. Heh. Envanter skill'i.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up.
Kral geldi.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Kral böyle sokaktan çevirip de kral yapmışlar gibi ya biraz. Hocam kral tahtı boş, geçmek ister misin falan. Aa olur kanka.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude.
Hayatın evet Meridian'ı da
Because of you, there will
kurtardım.
be justice for Ursa's murder.
Ersa'ya adalet olacak benim
We
sayemde,
can mourn
evet.
her knowing the truth. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Tabii ben siz ne yapacağınızı bilemezdiniz, biliyorum. Bay bay.
Time for
Wait a moment. As I said, I'd hoped
Burada
you'd
kalmayı
consider staying in
düşünmüyorum
Meridian.
hocam.
And why is that?
I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames.
Yine bize yürüyecek.
You were strong, shrewd,
Tam karım olacak
capable.
tipsin diyor. İzle.
I could use someone like you at my side.
Ersa'yı kullandığın gibi mi? Kendi yoluma gitmem gerekiyor hocam.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet.
Bir de
I've got
kullanmak
a long way
istiyormuş
to go
yani.
before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume.
Tabii ki de.
You are
Girl
wrong,
power.
just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope
Tabii
that
bu bizim
today
için
is just-
gün doğumu olur hocam.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid.
Rica ederim. Tamam, kralı kendi tarafımıza çektik hocam. Derval nerede? Onunla da konuşalım. İsteğe bağlı diyor ama. Bilerek Aaron'la konuşmadım çünkü ona gidersem direkt görevi şey yapacak, bitirecek.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
A bad end. That's what comes of letting women lead.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see.
Hapishane rahatmış.
I get it.
Bunun için mi geldim ben buraya? Böyle bir görev seçeneği niye koymuşlar amına koyayım? O kadar yol koştuk.
Wine, men, women. Meridian caters to every...
Her seslenen NPC yan görev galiba, evet.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were doing. I was bored, but it's decent work, keeping the city safe.
Goj, goj.
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she
Güzel
said
oyun,
that.
GTA'da herkes sövüyor mu?
I'm trying to take it to heart.
Nasıl yani?
And I guess growing up means putting what you should do.
Aynen
what
öyle.
you wanna do.
Aynen öyle hocam.
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
Ha.
Well,
Okay. Bye
I
bye.
know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast.
Aynen öyle.
You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time.
Aynen öyle aslanım. Diz çök lan önümde.
Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
Hadi bakalım. Herkes yerini bilecek. Hayırdır amına. Şimdi ana göreve gidiyoruz. O yüzden direkt... tamam, şuraya ışınlanalım. Değil mi? Ana göreve mi gidiyoruz şu an? Yes. O zaman harita. Şuraya ışınlan. Oradan sonra yoldan devam. 2 dakika gayet uzun bu arada. Asansöre bineceğiz lan. Asansör giyilir mi bugün? Skill bakalım. Allah. 2 puan var. 2 puanı at onarmaya vermeyeceğim. Buna da vermeyeceğim. Kalsın bence ya. Gerçi buna vermem lazım ki bu açılacak. Evet, buna vermem lazım. Hadi lan. Yarın yayın yok. Yarın dışarıdayım, işlerim var. Saçlara baksana. Atım yok değil mi? Yok.
Take a look at these wares.
Come take a look. I'll give you a
My
good
family
price.
might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear.
Ben alayım görevi. Yol üstünde denk
Tell me
gelirsem
what happened
yaparım
to your
hocam.
family.
You're that Nora who saved the Sun King. You'd help my
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. Machines.
Tam
Vicious
makineler
machines attack my
saldırmış
family's
ailesine.
estate.
What
Ne tür
kind of
makineler?
machines?
A ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards. And the Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Tamam. Nerede hocam? Çok da uzak değil ama şu an ona gitmeyeceğim. Yok. Yok. Aklıma gelirse annenle babam bir ara yardıma giderim hocam. Harbiden asansör o kadar uzun sürdü ki bir video patlatsak izlerdik. Yakınlarda at var. Şurada var.
Get it while I can.
Nesi var la o animasyon? Yine bir ton kuş var ya.
Grazers. Nothing open if I don't expect it.
We're gonna kill you.
At dizel mi? Oyunun sesi çok mu açık lan? Sanki bu kadar açık değil bu oyunun sesi. Müzik artsın. Böyle. Nereye götürüyor bu yol bizi amına koyayım? Amına koyayım. Ha buradan tepeye tırmanacağım. Hocam çekilsene. Kal burada. Burada kal.
You're giving up.
Ne oldu lan öyle? Bayağı da tırmandık. Ha. Ha, bu düşman değil. Biraz terledim de biraz suya gireyim.
Save these for the trail.
Çağıracağım. Biraz uzaklaşayım da şunlar saldırmasın ata diye bekliyorum. Hazır şunları da topluyorum ya. Beynimin içinde çaldı o ıslığı. Ben ama zaten her zaman RP'li oynuyordum oyunları. O yüzden RP'ye başladım ya. Folyo, hoş geldin. Oo, dükkan. Burada tüccarın ne işi var? Bende domuz derisi olmamız çok saçma lan. Bir ara şu itemleri kasalım da şunları alalım. Uncharted bilgisayara geldiği zaman akar. Oynanır yani. Gene tırmanıyoruz.
There are the handholds, right where you'd said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name you got there. All right, what now?
You wait, that's what. Take a seat at the campfire and rest. When night falls, we'll talk.
At least I'll have a fire to keep me company. It's a long way to come just for a campfire. How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main
Yeni
base.
başlayanlar için nasıl bir çeviri ya?
What?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disc, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the Focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse?
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always.
RP'de açmak istediğim karakterim mental.
It is the case that I
Kimseye bağlı değilim.
assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Bu adam bir aktöre benziyor işte. Son Black üyesinin hologramdaki eşkal. Nereden geçiyoruz? Ha şuradan.
Gonna be tight. Collected machines. Patrolling like guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy.
Stealth mission severim. İyi, robotlar anlamıyor. Bunu öldüremem sanki ama. Bu büyük yani. Beni görmüş olamazsın bu arada. Beni görmedin. Onu nasıl stealth? Bak hala görmüyor beni. Bence gayet başarılı. Yani gören biri var mı? Aynen onu soruyorum. Hani ben görmüyorum gören biri olduğunu. O zaman bu başarılı bir stealth'tir kardeşim. Buraya nereden çıkacağız? Şimdi anladım.
Kısa zamanda
Poseidon hoş geldin, 19. ayın kutlu olsun. Ya bunun da amına koyayım. Bu nedir ya? Hayırdır bu amına. Hayırdır lan sen amına. Kaçtım ondan bu arada. Kaçtım ondan. Vallaha kaçtım. Ananın... Tamam, stealth. Stealth. Ben bu görevi içime sinmemişti stealth yapacağım diye.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them. The back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy.
Stealth. Tamam, şimdi nerede o ağaç? Bu bizim gitmeye çalıştığımız. Buradan çıkamıyor muyum? Süper. Ha, şuradan çıkacağız, okey. Hocam şuraya bir bak bakayım. Stealth'e bak, stealth'e. Yapıyorum bu stealth işini ya. Yapıyorum ya. Bu kadar. Yokum, burada yokum.
I think I'm in the clear.
Okey, şuraya gitmem gerekiyor.
Getting close now. Head for that bridge. The tall neck's just over this ridge. You'll see it when you reach the top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm. Here we go.
Stealth.
You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You've got exactly one shot at this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Okay.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
It's been so long since I set eyes upon Meridian. Or even Sunfall, for that matter. This ground gives up its treasure, but slowly, very slowly.
Okay.
Someone here? Is something out there?
Hayır.
Quit moving!
Amına koyayım ya. Ne oluyor oğlum?
Don't give up yet! Shadow King! You cannot hide. Try to run.
Bana atmış olamazsın onu ya.
You're finished.
Is there fighting up ahead?
No. It's a mining operation. So long as you're quick, it won't affect you.
Oh good, another secret.
Okey, nereye gidiyoruz? Karşıya geçeceğiz. Nereden geçeceğiz? Şuradan, köprüden.
What is this place?
A distraction.
There are several data points.
So long as King Itamen languishes at Sunfall, coddled by his mother, he will never learn the true lessons of the sun. I have tried to instruct him, but the shadow of his mother's influence is upon him. I took him to the palace balcony to behold an offering of sacrifice in the ring, but he showed no thirst for it. He averted it, my lord. The 13th king of the Karja Sundom was murdered.
Oo, tüm kayıtlar burada amına koyayım.
Took firm rule for madness. When I first set eyes on the buried shadow, I trembled. Never does the sun show pity. And yet, when my wife died in birthing, and in dying into the life of my child unborn, I pitied myself. My lord sensed this. Every morning, I wake to the same nightmare. The same reality.
Harbiden ama.
Meridian in the hands of profligates. Debased. The spire, towering above the horizon like in a glittering spike through the center of my mind.
It gives him a focus.
Every daybreak in exile is a mark of fear.
Now how about finding that tall neck?
It would not have been easy to drag the tall neck down this path. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, let's hope.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climb it. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. It feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
I see the
Altın
module.
güçlü hocam.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Ya bu ne amın?
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Hadi bakalım. Tolnek'le fight'mış birden.
Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Ne oluyor? Ne oluyor?
Keep running.
Ananız.
No way! Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap?
Hocam. Direkt öleyim abi, daha iyi ya. Uğraşılmaz ya. Hades, Entity falan. Manyak mıyız biz ya? Bir aklı başında olan ben miyim amına koyayım? Uğraşsın herkes.
Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap?
Anam. Oh.
Easy. Oh. Almost out of it. Come on.
Don't fight.
What?
Ananı sikeyim.
Got it. Almost there.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving or you'll die. More eclipse ahead.
Bridge in sight.
Ben buradakileri öldürmedim mi ya?
I know.
Kabus gibiydi. Gerçekten kabus gibiydi. Ya oyun bitsin oğlum, ana görev bittikten sonra yan görev yapılamayacak diye bir şey yok ki.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way.
It was the only way.
With the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools.
Doğru laf hocam, güven aptallar için.
Crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest. Now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him. If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
Güzel bir görev bizi bekliyor gibi hissediyorum bu arada. Ama biraz ot toplamak lazım. Al kaynak. Bu arada Dying Light 2'ye yeni bir hikaye bir şey gelmedi mi hiç ya? Ona da devam edebiliriz aslında. Bir ara. Bu ne hocam? Ne oluyor? Tuzak! Tuzak bu! Kaç tane var oğlum bundan? Kaç kaç. tane varmış. 2 tane varmış. Gerçi Crysis'ta da başlayabiliriz. Crysis'ta da başlayabiliriz, doğru. Tamam, ben atımı çağırayım. Binelim. Aa, atım yok gene. Ay amına. Fast travel. Yer hocam, fast travel. Bak şuraya gideceğiz. Buradan buna gideriz. Bu görevin güzel olacağını hissediyorum. Metro beni sıktı ya bu arada. O dev füzeli robotu bu arada Optimus Prime, biz onu indirdik ya. Daha öncesinde. Şu an kalabalıklar diye saldırmadım hiç. Ben o Tolnek'e gidemem, çok uzak. Valhalla DLC'leri yok bende ama.
I'll tuck that away.
Far Cry sarmıyor ya beni bu arada. Far Cry hep aynı abi, ne bileyim. Asya Kırrak, hoş geldin. Bir oyunun her oyunu mu aynı olur yani? Değiştirin de artık. Hep bir tane manyak kötü adam. Aa, bu ne? Saklan hocam.
This'll help.
Önce şu şeye gidelim. Ha, buradan gidilmiyormuş. Önce ona gitmeyelim. Buradan gidiliyor mu? Ha, buradan gidiliyormuş. Önce ona gidelim.
I'd have to ditch something.
Evet, Far Cry 3 mükemmeldi. Gerisi hep aynı hocam.
Another signal.
Ha, Tolnek şurada.
There. Another tall neck. I just need to get on the tall neck's head.
Bineyim de. Buna ben nereden atlayacağım? Şuradan atlayabilirim. Ama oraya nasıl çıkacağım? Çık lan, yalvarırım lan. Tam atlanacak yerden geçiyor. Çık. Amına. Güzel, beni salsanıza. Hayır. Bir tur daha atmasını bekleyeceğim şimdi. Hocam. Hadi şuraya yetiş. Hadi. Koş. Koş.
think I can lead one to the tall neck from here.
Şuraya yetişelim en azından. Ananız. Oraya da yetişemeyeceğim değil mi? Ananız kimsin? Amına koydum Tolna'yı ya. Hadi yalvarırım şuraya yetiş. Ananın Ulan Cansu öyle bir zaman.
I'll have to jump again.
Gördüm geldin tamam. Bay bay yayındayım. Kafayı yiyeceğim. Allah'ım yarabbim kafayı yiyeceğim. Kafayı yiyeceğim. Oh.
My focus is receiving another signal.
Ben şuna binmeyecek miydim ya? Evet. Bak şimdi plan yapıyorum. Şuradaki rampadan binebileceğim ona. Şu rampa bak. Şu. Bu ivmeyle koşarsam Siktirin gidin lan amına kodumun robotları sizi. Çıksana. Oh ya. Bir tolnek ne kadar zorlayabilir ya. Ne yöne gideceğiz? Şuraya. Okey. Burada rappel'layabilirim aşağı. Oh ya. Yemin ediyorum rahatladım. Oh be, o sikerim nefesini yeter lan. Hoş geldin kardeşim, hoş geldin. Allah Allah. Allah Allah Allah Allah. Hop, bu ne? Burada bir save alalım. Rap'in sosyali güzel hocam.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this, Aloy.
Bak bir yer daha açıldı. Bir ton yan görev gene. Oğlum ben en az RP oynayan RP yayıncılarından biriyim lan ama.
You'll like what I have.
Sat. Yapacak bir şey yok. Bunları bir ara kasmak lazım, şakasız. Aha, gölge avcısı yay. ...5.25, 5.25, 5.25... Peki bunun ne farkı var? Aldık mı bu oku? Bir de bu sapanı. Aldım ya, sikerler. Kıyafetler. Bizim kıyafet 10 numara hocam. Hiç gerek yok. Şöyle. İçli vuruş. Yok. Lider vuruş yok. Aşağıdan vur yok. Kilok al. Kilok iyidir. Envanter. Şimdi şu kullanmadığım oktaki şeyler, ha onlar çıkmış zaten. Yo. Bunun üstündeki şeyleri çıkartabiliyor muyuz? Çıkartamıyoruz. Okey. Tamam, bunu al. Buna tak. Hasar koy. Donma koy. Bu ne? Hasar koy. İşte bu. Oo, şimdi hem bu var. Ateş hem avcı ok hem de sert nokta oku. Güzel. Çok iyi. Kıyafet zevki 10 numara hocam, bizde biliyorsun. O dövüş mü var? Arena.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of Carja.
It's not like this in Meridian.
Sıkayım mı? Öldü adamlar amına koyayım.
I'm sure they missed.
Öldü ya adamlar ama. Neyse. Nereden gidiyoruz? Buraya gideceğiz.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. Meantime, circulate.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Mercenary bottom feeders. I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
Bizi evet incitebilir. Bir dert var. Ben buradan girmedim. Oo, yanımızdaki hatun kim? Yanımızda bir hatun gördüm.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
Bu mu kral?
I command Lucian Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Ay iyi bir şey büyüdüğünde çıkıyor mu
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid.
Küçük Osman.
To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you
Ha
think?
bak bu hatun dedim işte.
Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Sesi çok cool değil mi kadının ya?
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
Kralın boyu 1.50.
The way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Şimdi görevlere bir bakalım. Şimdi 2 ayrı görev var galiba ana görevde. Ha yo. Yan göreve mi geldi o kadının görevi? Ha evet. Yan göreve gelmiş. Tamam biz anadan bir tane daha ana yapalım.
They want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Oo, Assassin's Creed Part. Uf, map çok güzel gözükmüyor mu lan? Devasa amına.
Other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say.
Unity
I've
oynadım.
shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return.
Ha, geri dönüş olmayan bir yere giriyor.
Depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them
Son görev değil mi bu?
I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Giriyorum o zaman yani ne yapacağım? Görev kas falan filan deyince gir ya amına. MSI falan harbi oynatırdı evet.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from.
Oo bu görev bayağı bir şey öğreneceğiz gibi bu arada.
Such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Aha, mother.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed.
Abi ilk de niye tarandığımızda şey olmadı? Aha. Olyenler 5 kişiye kadar bir abonelik hediye etmiş. Kesene bereket kardeşim. Mother bizi pek ilk de niye kabul etmedi, şimdi ediyor mesela. Yani onu anlamadım.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Öleceğiz galiba.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Kapatın kapıyı. Acil kapatma talep ediyorum. Acil kapan kapı.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Evet.
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Aman. Ay. Hep beraber.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
İçecek şey mi? Yerdeki su mu hocam?
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Eyvallah Argent, hoş geldin. Çok büyük olaylar olacak gibi hissediyorum.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Cutscene girdi bu arada. Net bir şeyler olacak hocam.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable.
Oğlum bir virüs yapsaydınız ya bunu.
No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Tamam.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to
Evet.
exist.
Zaten bunu öğrenmemiz lazım.
But it was.
Ya şu ana kadar bildiğimiz şeyi anlattı. Yani robotların işte kontrolden çıktığını ve önüne geçilemeyeceğini ve 16 aylık bir dönemlerinin kaldığından bahsetti. Zaten bunu biliyorduk. Biz şu an öğrenmemiz gereken şey, biz nasıl yaşıyoruz amına? Yani biz niye hani?
Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
İşte önüne geçilmiş yani. Nasıl işte onu diyorum ben de.
Kestrels. They got in through the vents.
Nereden
Let
girdiler?
nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients.
Hocam.
Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word.
You still here?
Yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That asshole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Çok rahat, çok profesyonel. Hoş geldin 13. ayın kutlu olsun.
Please. You get Ted Pharaoh in here. You get Ted Pharaoh in here.
Here, no more. Grab me.
We're too close to letting tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Alsana hocam.
Want to discuss? Whew. So, Mama, she was right. Pardon? My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which,
Buralar nereye gidiyor ama?
a tobacco cigarette. Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place.
Neyse hocam biz devam ya.
ZB02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news. And it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't
Deprem
end
oldu
here.
gibi geldi bana da. Ben
How
mi
Gaia will
yanlış
generate those deactivation codes General
fark
Harris
ettim
talks
bilmiyorum
about,
ama.
and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Vay amına.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life.
Vay
For
amına.
us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Bu yeni olan deprem bakayım kaç olmuş. Yok, düşmemiş. Çok olmadı ama sanki ya. Yani İzmir'de olmadı. Vallahi harbiden bu arada hikaye nereden nereye geldi amına? Hayat bitmiş, tekrar yaratılmış ha. Vay amına. Peki insanları nasıl yarattılar? Hadi her boku anladım da.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete.
Söylersen banlanırsın.
With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam,
İnsanlar maymundan gelmiş. Evrim mi hocam yani gene ha?
Intruder! Get her! She's coming.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
I'm out.
May the survive. Better make it quick.
Wow. Evet işte maymun da yok ki ama dünyada. Hani onu da düşündüm bir.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day.
I've done this before. Just need my focus. Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby. Done. I should check the door nearby.
Böyle kapıya gideceğim, okey.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Found one. Looks intact.
Burada hiç şey var mı? Güven. Neden ona? Zırh için dalga. Okay. Evet, deprem hissettik biz de ya. Yukarı, sol, aşağı, sağ, yukarı. Balıkesir'de olmuş ya. Bak, yukarı, sol, aşağı, sağ, yukarı hocam. Şu ne? Ha.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me.
Ters dediği yukarıysa aşağı falan mı yoksa tersten mi o sırayı yapmam lazım? Bence de tersten ama ben bir iyice zor deneyeceğim. Aynen tamam terstenmiş amına. Okey. Yukarı. Beyni yetmedi bak. Emrah. Evet aynen kanka. Sol. Anın solmuş bu zaten. Aşağı. Sağ. Yukarı. Güzel. Neyi yapamadık? Desene. İki türlü de tersten uyguladım. Soldan başa diyorum. Okey. Soldan başa onu yapmadın mı ya zaten? Aşağı, sağ, yukarı olacak bu. Sol, yukarı, sağ, aşağıya mı? Tamam sağ. Bu yukarı olacak. Bu sol olacak. Diğeri de aşağı olacak. Yani tersi bu. Tersi bu şu an. Bak. Yukarıyla başlıyor, aşağıyla başlıyor. Solla başlıyor, sağa gidiyor. Arkamda bir şey yok. Bununla alakalı bir şey değil. Burasıyla alakalı. Oo, siktir şimdi anladım. Dur tamam aşağı. Sol. Ananı sikeyim bak şimdi. Tamam. Tamam anladım. Yukarı. Tamam. Sağ. Tamam okey. Hayır. Ne biliyor musun olay? Şunu ters takmış adam. Yani böyle olacağına ters takmış. Makine ters. Evet. Ben tersten yapman gerekiyor sanıyorum. Pano komple ters yani. Ama ne koyayım öyle saçmalığın.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Amına koyarız ki bunları.
So much for avoiding contact.
Üç kişiler lan zaten amına. Ben de sanıyorum ordu var.
Brothers, let's get her. Head down.
Ananın. Art'ta oynadığımı unutuyorum bazen. Puzzle tipleri hep aynı ama ya farklı yapabilirlerdi. Zaten. Bilenler iyi geceler. Kanka bana kim vuruyor? Oo, burada da var. Tamam.
You cannot run from righteousness.
Ben hangi oku kullanıyorum? Ha. Alo.
Elevators non-operational. Airducts have collapsed.
Tamam, bitti bu kadar ya. Sakin hocam.
Eyes on me, brothers.
This is it for you.
The shadow.
Ananın.
This is it for you.
You won't survive.
That's the last of them.
H-lock structure failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Help me, brothers. Night comes.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just...
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
Nerede hocam? Ha, içeride.
Welcome to Apollo,
Amına koyayım.
the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future
Oo,
generations. I am
Müslüman bir
Sabina
ablamız.
Elbaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional,
Shadow Karja ile
I
ikisi farklı
devoted
galiba,
my
evet.
career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is,
Therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst.
Company.
Nereden gördün beni amına?
You'll do.
Bağırmasana kız.
Is something? Uh-oh. Here we are.
Aa, bu olmadı. Ne oldu? Okey.
Here.
Ananın o...
You cannot run from
Ananın...
The shadow will reach
the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Zamana yavaşlatma var. Kullanmıyorum çok.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance
Hocam ben
out what you got
cahilim.
started?
Bana cahil anlatsana.
Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia
Tamam, Hades'in
can
görevi
start over. Okay.
Gaia'nın
Not
yaptıklarını
burn, more like
eğer tutmazsa yok
reverse
etmekmiş.
terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions.
Okey hocam.
For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha
Got too
in
much
charge of
already.
this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset.
Yine mi olmuş?
Cradle facilities.
Bakayım. Ama ay pardon. Bunlar şey ya. Artçı deprem yani. Bir tane büyük olmuş. İlk olan saat kaçta? 1.13'te. Bir saat önce yani. O 4.3. Ondan sonrakilerin hepsi bir tane 4.9 var. 5. Yarım saat önce olmuş. Diğerleri hep onun artçısı. Senin üstündeki mesajı... Senin üstünde ne mesaj var ya? Bugün az önce deprem oldu. Eyvallah Batur, hoş geldin. Marmara'da evet sanki.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Krax, görüşürüz.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
...4.9 sonrası artçı ama bir büyük salladı, sanırım o düşmemiştir.
Would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though campered forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Vay.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds
Olmadır dedikleri AI Gaia mı lan o zaman?
Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Kapandı hocam.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Ulan AI bile diyor benim başım. AI akıllı hocam. Olmadırım ya. Olmadırım valla. Başka bir şey kaldı mı? Kalmadı. Ben nereden gideceğim? Ha, buraya giriş bulacağız. Telefon falan. Hocam nereden gireceğiz? Ase Hocam kırayım şuraya gireyim işte ya. Güven yerine vergi ha. Geri inmem gerekmiyor, evet. Buradan gösteriyor. Ben mi körüm? Yok etrafta bir şey fokuslayınca. Ha, 6 yaş ve üstü diyor. Ha, aynen. Allah Allah. Hangi kabloyu? Hangi kablo lan? Yok ki kablo. Hayır. Kablo değil. Şeyi. Cihazın. Sabahtan beri kapının önündeyim. Kapıyı aç diye bir şey çıkmıyor. Şaka gibi. Bunu merak ettim.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what
Makine yarattı seni diyor.
Why? Why were you created?
Yaratılmadaki amacım ne benim lan? Hocam çok felsefik bir oyun bu ya.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
O ne am? Atom bombası attı adam amına.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Hayret ilk defa bize yürüyen bir erkek değil en azından. Hoşuma gitti. İyi, bize yürümüyor en azından.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty.
Sesin gelmiyor oradan.
That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind.
Alsan ne yapacaksın kızım onu?
As sure as the
Hapistesin
sun
ama.
rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Beni ölümüne sıkmaya mı
If you're gonna go
çalışıyorsun?
on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no.
Aynen öyle.
We're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment,
Hocam bence bizim karı robot ya.
I aimed to kill you with dispatch, and yet did not. Why? This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to
Suya
survive
girince
that day
bozulur
on the
da.
mountain. Meant to interfere
Su geçirmez
with dig
robottur.
sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
He kanka.
Everything as it was meant to be.
He kanka.
Predestined and preordained.
Boynuna taktığı 7.62'lere bak amına. Sen bir aptalsın
You're an
amına.
idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to
Mal
light.
hocam.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it.
Kapı varken güneşe tapıyor. Mal işte amına. Mal.
As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Sıkıldım bu yobazlardan.
And put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Evet, Nora'nın içinden geçecekler. Gereksiz
Why
katliam.
butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in
Ne
these
aldı lan o
events?
yerden?
Your focus. Such a powerful device. isn't
Kırma.
it?
Yalvarırım kırma.
And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Ben buradan kaçarım ki.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Sal beni, sal. Silahım da yok.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this one. Maybe I could use some strength against it.
Oley. Gel. Gel hayatım gel. Anamız. Öleyim daha iyi. Dur bir dakika, bir de sesini kısacağım biraz. Öleyim daha iyi. Bir canımı bıraktı hayvan amına. iyidir. Bu Rhino fight'ı gibi ya, Spider-Man'deki. Gelecek, ben bunu duvara vuracağım belli. Gel.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Gotta get out of the way. He's on the way. It's down.
Hemen üstümü değişmişim içeride.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Green can't stand it. Something to do with the first attacks.
Onumuz.
Looks important. Maybe there's parts of the spotlights I can use.
Yapma. Yapma, sıkışma şuraya. Ez.
Silence!
Shadows. Kill her. Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Ne oluyor lan? Aha! Onun sik... Hain belki eski arkadaşıydı. İşte. Bunda bu herifle buluştuk
So
ha.
you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy.
Vay.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Kapalı olacak. Gideceğim diyor adama.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make
Adamın kafaya bak, cyborg gibi lan herif.
Right. Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corrupted to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker,
Aynen öyle hocam.
For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a want, but a who. Yeah!
Vay. Mekan ne güzel lan şu an. Bence Nora'ya gitmeyelim bugün. Yetenek verelim. Oo. Oo, bu iyiymiş. Ama bunu niye hiç denemedim? Evet, şey yaparız. Bir dahaki yayında büyük ihtimal zaten Nora'nın kalbine gireceksin, orada bitecek gibi oyun yani. Uzun görev, onu yapacaksın. Son görev falan olacak orada. Bitmeyecek mi? 3-4 görev daha var. Tamam, 3-4 görevi orada yaparız. Oraya gitmeden önce de buradaki görevlerin birçoğunu işte Discord'da yaparız. Bir dahaki Horizon yayınını duyururum önceden. Yani yarın olmaz, zaten yarın yok da yayın. Hafta içi bir gün yapacağımız zaman duyurarak yaparız. Final diye mesela. Full rushlarız ana görev. O sırada da bu map'i falan işte Discord yayınlarında açarız. Ne bileyim şey yaparız şuralara falan. Gibimsi. O en son oyun bitince mi gidiliyor? Tamam, oyun bitince gideriz. Fark etme. O zaman chat öpüyorum. Adam zırh getirdim dedi. Aa, harbiden lan. Hani zırh? Onunu süküyüm. Ama çok kötü be. Tipi iyi de. Şeyi kötü. Ha, Shadow Karca'ya girerken gizlenmek için kullanıyorsun. Vay, güzelmiş. Teşekkür ederim Berre. O zaman bir dahaki yayın görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar.